baby. Raising hell today, okay?
Bring the juice today, brother. Let's get it.
You're going to be standing right next to me, man?
Let's go.
That's what we do now. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's do a thing now. Take off, kid. Take off, kid.
Run.
Far side of the 10. Step on to the 5. 10 for the end zone.
What a play. What a play.
What's up, Internet? Welcome to us failing.
Derrick Henry was on my team, so I'm going to go Texans, I guess.
Yeah, he's on Tennessee, though.
Oh.
You tried. You went for it. I appreciate it. This is Up the Gut, live.
100%. Hello and welcome to another episode of Up the Gut. I am your host, Matthew F. Ehlers, and you guessed it, I got a haircut. And with me, as always, is my co-host and Bills Mafia, Don Patrick Kimmel, a.k.a. the Pollo Loco.
Did the show start?
The show
Hi,
started.
I'm Patrick.
Yeah,
And
the
I'm
show
an alcoholic.
started.
No.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
Welcome to Up the Gut.
Yeah,
We're back and together still, and we're in Louisiana, apparently,
kind of.
at the Superdome,
Yeah.
because it's great.
But you might actually be there, like, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, when we go, there won't be any people or football or.
No, because, I mean, we can probably open with some breaking news there, if I was ready for breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news, the Week 1 game between the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers had to be moved due to the hurricane in Louisiana. That game is being moved to the TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville.
Tia!
And I wish we could go because I would
Swimming pool.
love to watch two teams that weren't the Jaguars while sitting in that Jaguars cantina getting hammered. It'd be
Oh,
fantastic.
super hammered. Wait, no, I'm not an alcoholic. You're an alcoholic. You stop it.
We're all alcoholics. Just some of us don't want to admit it.
That's true. So the game got moved. So Matt and I are hitting the road.
Yeah, we will be in Louisiana probably about the end of this week.
Yeah, end of the weekend, and then we'll be doing this from Louisiana due to work issues. We'll be in Louisiana doing Up the Gut on the road, not on location. I mean, a location, but
Yeah.
I like it, or the stadium. But like we said, there won't be football there anyway.
Now you're probably wondering, well, how long will you be in Louisiana? And the answer is, I don't know.
I don't know either.
It could be 3 weeks, could be 3 months.
It's a good comment to start off with. M. Kimmel says, Ehlers cut his hair. So handsome.
Yeah, it's about time. And usually I cut my own hair. Usually I cut it all off, like no guard, straight to the scalp. But today I figured I'd do something different. And I paid $30 for this haircut.
That's a $30 haircut. But it's not just a haircut, it's an experience.
It was. I got it washed and conditioned. That was nice. Got to sit in the massage chair. That was nice. Then the end of it, the lady hit me with that jackhammer massager on my shoulders. That was not nice.
No.
That was not a happy ending. That was a That was a tragedy. I was more tense after that part of it, honestly.
Yeah, so panic stricken on my face. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Yeah, that's right. You got 4 children. It's just a level above, and who knows what chaos they're.
There's just all sorts of chaos. So I did not get a haircut. Not enough hair to cut. But in football news, let's get into it. Not so breaking.
Off-season news.
Preseason, post-preseason,
It's off-season.
pre-regular season news.
Not so breaking off-season news.
Oh man, we've got injuries, we've got cuts, we've got people saying things that nobody else believes.
We
Which
got
one do you want to
cuts,
start with?
butts, and no coconuts. And I'm going to start with the biggest cut that happened when everybody cut down to the 53-man roster. And that cut was a DiNucci.
Ah, that's right.
There's no DiNucci.
The Cowboys released quarterback Nick
Ben.
DiNucci.
Ben
DiNucci. Robert DiNucci.
Sally DiNucci. And they also got rid of whatever was eating Gilbert Grape in there. So not a big deal. But DiNucci was there for him last year when no one else was. So you put some respect on that name.
That's right. For the few more weeks, you'll actually remember it.
And the least important quarterback cut of the offseason was?
I wouldn't say least important. It's it's the least surprising. But the Patriots did release quarterback Cam Newton. It is now Mac Jones' team. Now, why they released Cam Newton? Just get NFL replay and go watch last season.
I'll give you 16 games to watch from last year.
Yeah. It's very, very underwhelming for the former MVP.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap.
Hey, Internet. I'm eating.
That's right.
What am I eating? Pop's Authentic Meat Snacks.
We've been talking about them this whole time, and we finally got them.
Mm-hmm.
Wait here. You keep talking about how Cam got cut and nobody was surprised.
So, Cam Newton, it's not – I mean, obviously it's not a surprise because Cam and Mac Jones probably not that much different, but Cam is way older. And he must not look good in camp. And they thought, you know what? When it comes down to it, might as well be Mac Jones. My favorite part is now the media thinks this is Tom Brady 2.0. Mac Jones is going to put the AFC East on notice. Buffalo is shaking in their boots.
Real quick, I got to tell you, these Pops meat snacks, definitely way better than Cam Newton's 2020 season.
Yeah, they're way better than
that for
like the
season.
last 6 years of Cam.
I re-signed that for another season. But yes, the Patriots are Mac Jones' team now. And yes, Mac Jones has been groomed to be a Bill Belichick quarterback. He could be Tom Brady 2.0, except obviously there's a lot more hype for him coming out of college than what Tom had.
Pop's Authentic Meat Snacks. They're my number one draft pick.
What else we got? That's as far as that's not true. Friend of the show, whether he knows it or not, Reed Ferguson got cut.
Hey. He signed back.
Oh, they brought him back. They cut him and brought him back.
They didn't want him, or they didn't want certain players to hit the waiver wire because Buffalo had an abundance of talent. There was some quality talent that got cut off that team. And one of them was one of our draft picks. I think it might have been the 4th or 5th round draft pick, and Marquez Stevenson. Speedy kick returner. He's going to be a heck of a talent for years to come, but he is injured. So they cut Reed. Then whenever it was official, they put Stevenson on the injured reserve and then signed Reed back.
Hooray.
Still broke my heart. Oh, it hurt me deep down.
For about an hour?
Just to see. No, it was like a full 24 hours.
Oh.
It took a day to get him back, and it hurt. Maybe he's only 16, but it seemed like 16 years. Without Reed Ferguson on the team, is there even Buffalo Bills?
Yeah, probably.
I like to think since he's been on the show, like this is his guilty pleasure. But I'm sure he hadn't even thought about us since. But I'm okay with that.
I don't blame him. He's got a baby.
He does. I've got many babies.
You do.
And I still think about Reed. I mean, no. Professionally. And then something that actually we almost brushed past altogether in our pre, hey, we're about to go live. Stop doing what you're doing. Tell me what we're talking about show.
What?
Forrest Lamp.
Forrest Lamp got cut, and all of his many Forrest Lamps.
I hope that it appears this is an injury thing. He was injured, so I'm hoping that he will be back because it'd just be weird if I owned a Forrest Lamp, and there was no Forrest Lamp on the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
So Forrest Lamp, sorry to hear you go. Adonucci, sorry to hear you go. Reed Ferguson, you broke my heart, but I'm glad you're back.
And Cam, we all saw this coming.
Yeah, I know. You guys made a commercial about it like 15 years ago.
But, yeah. So I know it hurt you, but not as much as it hurt Dave Bakhtiari's ACL.
Oh.
Now, yes, the Green Bay Packers are not starting with their left tackle, Dave Bakhtiari. He will be on the injured reserve list starting the season. He should come back about week 7. That's a long time to go without your best pass blocker. So hopefully whoever is backing him up this year can step up for a good month and a half and protect Aaron Rodgers so he doesn't want to leave.
But you guys also lost Corey Linsley to free agency, right? Is that right? Lindsey?
Yeah, Corey Lindsey.
So that offensive line took almost a big hit as the Steelers offensive line did.
It took a big hit.
Ooh. So that's not good because your quarterback isn't young. And, we don't want to hurt his feelings or his body.
I definitely want to hurt his body. His feelings we can work around. If he breaks another collarbone, I'll be upset.
You almost didn't have him because of feelings.
I wasn't having because of our GM.
His feelings about the GM. Feelings. Anyway.
Other injuries. T.Y. Hilton had to get neck surgery.
That was weird.
It was.
Did not see that one coming. Hopefully he's all right.
And there's no timetable for his return, but he will be out at least for the start of the season. And boy, the Colts are getting injury-wise this offseason.
But Carson Wentz might be back.
He's hopeful to be back week 1, but there's no guarantee. We're still waiting to see what the timetable is for Quentin Nelson. He might be back week 1. But yeah, all the big names on the Colts are just getting hit with it.
It's hard to remember all the news that hit.
Yeah, Tyrann Mathieu tested positive for COVID-19.
Vaccinations.
Is he vaccinated?
I have no idea.
I think there's only one team that's actually 100% vaccinated, but I don't think it was the Chiefs.
No, it wasn't the Chiefs. I forget who it was. I want to say Washington, but it could have been the Panthers. I don't know. I don't care.
Washington, they've made it official. Our official quarterback is now their official starting quarterback.
Yes, it is. And so, why not?
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you the official quarterback of Up the Gut.
That's how I know that I'm unstoppable. I don't care what they all say. That's right. I'ma do this thing my way. Let's go. Been grinding hard on it all day. It's okay. We work hard, then we all play. Yeah. I'm addicted to the grind, man. That's right. So I refuse to waste time, man.
Hashtag Fitz Pro Bowl.
That's all the Fitzes, not just Fitzpatrick. We also want to get Larry Fitzgerald, even if he doesn't play, get him in there.
Minka Fitzpatrick.
He's going to be in there anyway, but still,
he's all right.
Make sure he's in there. All the Fitzes.
Fitzmaurice.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is, but Pro Bowl him.
Exactly. If you know anyone who's a Fitz, put him on the ballot. Who cares if they don't play football?
It's true. If there's a coach, send him to the Pro Bowl.
Yeah. And then a couple of other news stories not related to injuries or cuts. Zach Ertz, once angry, now happy to be playing in Philadelphia again, says he wants to retire there. So good for him. At least someone's happy.
That's weird.
Whether he's happy in Philadelphia or just that he's happy.
Yeah, that was quite the turnabout.
Yeah, he was pretty upset for a little while there. But
in other news, Houston Texans maintained 19 starting quarterbacks or running backs. Sorry, Philip Lindsay, Mark Ingram, and then others. There's
they're all
5.
there. So many running backs.
I forgot. I always forgot one guy. I think he came from Doug Johnson. Is that right? Is there Johnson?
Chris Johnson?
No, I think it's Doug Johnson or
CJ2K.
No, it's not CJ2K. But anyway, so I think they actually have.
See what they are.
I think they maintain 5 or 6 running backs on their roster. They have a game plan, and it is Deshaun Watson not being there and running the ball constantly. And so, in other running back news, I don't have any other running back news.
But you thought you did.
I didn't think I did. I just thought I'd try to segue and think something up. I'm not thinking on my feet.
Yeah, David Johnson.
David Johnson. It was a D.
There's a Johnson.
And who's the other one? Lindsey, Ingram. Rex Burkhead.
Scotty Phillips.
I don't know who Scotty Phillips is, but Rex Burkhead, Philip Lindsay, Mark Ingram, David Johnson.
Scotty Phillips. 5 running backs on that's after the 53-man roster cut down. So they have 5 running backs going into the season. Yep.
So good job, Houston Texans. You're who I thought you were.
And then there's some in the water up north.
Is there?
Yeah. And it's not making the frogs gay.
I mean, it could be. You don't know. You've been testing these frogs? We don't know.
But it does make Jared Goff think that the Lions could win the NFC North.
He has to say that one.
Not really. No one else did. Matt Stafford never did. But yeah, I guess he's in an interview and he said there's always teams that surprise every year. Why not us? Well, here's why.
Well, I'm sorry. I got distracted by the chat. Let's go Bills. Yeah, go Bills.
That's all right.
All right. So what are we talking about? Jared Goff is going to win that North. You know why? Because Aaron Rodgers has no more offensive line.
No.
And one receiver.
They're not going the North, and here's why.
Oh. Snap! Oh my gosh. Look at that. You gotta give me a little more warning. I'm in chat.
We're practicing.
Oh my gosh. Here's why.
Here's why the Lions won't win the NFC North, because you are the Detroit Lions. Ouch. You don't win things. If anybody's going to take the NFC North that's not Green Bay, it's going to be Chicago, if we're being honest. Chicago is next in line.
I mean, I think it's going to take a little bit. There's the whole Andy Dalton, Justin Fields.
It is going to take a little bit, but
you just really have no faith in the Vikings. I mean, I don't either, but still.
Once Justin Fields gets in there and actually works with the first team more, and Andy Dalton loses his job, like we all know he's going to at some point.
Me too.
the defense is already good. And once the offense gets in rhythm with a younger and mobile quarterback, they're going to be dangerous. Green Bay will still win the North this year. That's basically a given unless they just get hit with the injury bug like San Francisco last season. But if Green Bay doesn't win it, Chicago's going to win it. Sorry, Detroit.
Green Bay's going to win it.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I'm going to change that. Green Bay's not going to win. You know who's going to win it?
Who?
Chet Smith.
Yeah. Look at this.
Yeah. Chad coming,
fellas.
Rocking the Kelsey.
so we can see us. There we go. What's up, Chad? Long time no see.
What's up, fellas?
You know, just enjoying being here at the Superdome. They just had a tragedy, but it's good to be here.
You know, so close we can almost touch it.
Hey, careful.
Are they letting people in there to keep them safe? I know Joel Osteen's not.
Oh, Joel.
Ooh, that's rough. Shots fired from Chad.
Hey, real quick. I'm going to say the Packers do win the division, but I'm a Bears guy from way back. I'm a Chiefs fan, but I grew up in Quincy, Illinois, so I was a Bears fan like 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. I think all the way up to about probably 95 or 96. But if they don't win, I'm going to tell you, I don't know how they do it, and I'm not a big fan, but I think the Vikings would come in second. And you guys are both right. Detroit Lions. There was a joke I seen on Facebook today. There was a joke about this judge had to take this kid and he had to put him either with mom or dad. And the kid was talking about which one beat him more, like mom and dad. And he said them both. And he said, so what about your aunt over here? And he said, well, my aunt beats me even worse than they do. And he said, you know, what about your grandma? And he's like, I get beat there too. And they figured it was a big family violent circle. And so they couldn't figure out who they're going to allow take custody of this kid. And they finally realized they're going to let the Detroit Lions take custody of him because they can't beat anybody.
Yeah.
That wasn't me.
Yeah.
So, all this Detroit Lions hate. I think they'll be every bit as good as they were or bad as they were. I don't think they've made enough changes. They haven't bit enough kneecaps yet. But we'll get there. Get there.
Yeah, I know. And Donkey Sue didn't teach them nothing.
Oh, come on, Chad. You're going to win the North, right? What, you got some pizza?
Yes. One bite. Everybody knows the rules.
We got meat snacks, and I eat all the bites.
If we learned anything last year, we learned that one guy can't win a whole division.
That's true. How did we learn that?
Just watching the Packers when it all fell on Aaron Rodgers' shoulders per the usual.
I mean, having one of the best wide receivers, a really solid tight end, the best offensive line in the game, and a very suspect defense.
And defense has still let up 30 points a game when they need them most.
It's still at least 11 people. I'm sure there's one person on the defense, maybe 12, 13. It wasn't all Aaron Rodgers.
It was a lot of Aaron Rodgers.
So I think that's most of the current season, preseason
We're so
news.
Close to real football.
I don't even know. Actually, we get a little break. So our next show will be the last show before
real football.
Real football.
Yep. But yeah, that's all we got now for not so breaking off preseason news.
Off post. There's a season.
Nothing.
Not so breaking off-season news.
We also did our picks for week 3 last week, and I finally beat Patrick in week. Obviously, we were a game short because the New Orleans Cardinals game had to get canceled due to weather. But so out of the 15 games, I went 11-4. He went 10-5.
That could have evened us right up because my pocket quarterback would have won that.
Now, I know a lot of you saying, but Matt, there was a tie last week. How'd you figure that? Well, we both get the win in a tie because nobody lost.
Nobody loses when you tie.
That's right.
But how about a tie?
How about a tie?
That's weird.
Good for them.
I'm glad they went for it.
Good for Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco's amazing. I love Joe Flacco. What about you, Chad? You love Joe Flacco?
Yes, sir.
Do the Eagles love Joe Flacco, though?
Yeah, he'll be starting. Actually, we didn't even We didn't even talk about it. Was it last week that Gardner Minshew went over there?
Yes,
we talk about it on the
Minshew
show?
is an Eagle.
I'm sure we would have talked about that on the show if it happened.
We did. But Gardner Minshew's going to be 3 on the depth chart.
He can finally poo. That's right.
Flacco's going to be 2. And Jalen Hurts is the starting quarterback for week 1 when the regular season kicks off next week.
Just week 1. It won't last long.
You think he's only going to last a week in the starting position?
Nah, he'll go farther, but it won't be much farther. Jalen Hurts and Tua are they're gonna crap out sooner rather than later, right, Chad?
I 100%. I 100% agree with that.
I think Jalen Hurts is going to show some improvement this year. I think he'll last longer than Tua does.
I would disagree with that.
That's my prediction. Jalen Hurts will stay a starter longer than Tua Tagovailoa.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Yes.
So we have 2 things we need to do. Chad, do you have something?
Who's Tua's backup and who's Hurts backup?
Hurts backup is Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco, the Mad Bomber himself. And Tua's backup, I'm not even positive because I know they had Reed Sinnett on there, but he got cut. So I don't know. No. It's the old quarterback from Indy.
Jacoby Brissett. Oh, man, that's terrible quarterback depth for them.
I like Jacoby.
I do too, but
he's better than Tua.
Not by much.
Not by much, but he's still better.
You know what?
One of those quarterbacks is going to get you to the playoffs, let alone win them.
Listen, I love Flacco.
It's Miami.
I love Flacco, but he's not there to come in and play backup quarterback. He's there to help this young kid improve.
I 100% believe Joe Flacco is only there to make money. I 100% believe that.
Money.
I don't think he cares about trading him, and I think if he gets to start, he's cool with it. If he doesn't start, he's cool with that too. He's like every bit of not caring that Jay Cutler
If you want to know, why would he want to start? Why?
Chase Daniels doesn't. That dude made more money per pass than anybody ever in the history of the NFL.
Dude, Chase Daniels is now playing with a Mizzou Tiger running back, Roundtree. When Chase Daniels was playing college football, Roundtree was 5 years old. True story.
So we need to get into a little bit of LA talk.
Okay.
Because I made a deal to talk more Rams.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't renege on my deals. But in the chat, Arnold Moreno says he's excited to see the Chargers play. You're not the only one. I'm excited to see the Chargers play. I think that they're going to be closest to competing with the Chiefs this year. I think everybody's on that boat. Justin Herbert. Is that Austin Eckler there? Yeah, I think it's Austin Eckler is the running back. He was good. Keenan Allen.
I keep thinking
Bosa.
Austin Eckler is a Charger.
I think I might have to go upstairs and check on some children.
Yeah, no, Austin Eckler is a Charger.
Yeah, Austin Eckler. So, and that defense is going to be solid. So I look forward to it. They got a good rookie offensive lineman, I believe. So I look forward to see the Chargers play. I think they're going to.
Yeah, I keep getting Eckler and Akers.
Yeah, I do the same thing. It's tough when you don't watch these teams all day, every day. But let me see where I had the Chargers finishing the season as I access my Instagrams. That's right. We're at Instagram. Look below us. I had the Chargers at 10-7, winning second place in the AFC West.
Yeah.
And the Rams I had at 12-5. That defense is what's going to carry him. Matt, Chad,
for sure, yeah.
Carry this show. Talk plenty of Rams and plenty of Chargers. I'll be right back.
Honestly, the big thing I'm looking forward to with the Rams is see what Matt Stafford can do. Can he play better on a different team now that he's out of Detroit? Maybe it's just the Detroit stigma. I don't know.
Listen, now it's no excuses, except for maybe you've already missed your prime. But we've seen great quarterbacks out of their prime go to teams that are well-built and perform very well. I mean, I think this is a good spot for Stafford. I mean, can you imagine leaving Detroit after all those years? He had weapons there. But
well, he had a weapon. But he had one of the best weapons. He had Megatron. He would overthrow that dude a lot.
Yeah.
That's not a target you should ever miss. But he's not of his prime. Matt Stafford's only 33. He's not like Aaron Rodgers' age. He's not, Drew Brees' age. He's only 33. He should have a good 5 years left in him. Because he's never really been seriously injured. I think he hurt his thumb finger one time when he was out for a little while, but I don't remember him ever missing a whole season or anything. You can't be sticking up on us like that.
Man, it's hard to get around the Superdome. It's so big.
You're only gone for 30 seconds.
Fast, man. This body, it's built for speed.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, so I figured out the next thing we need to do whenever we really get the studio going. So we need to have a monitor right here watching the show because I'm sitting here looking at Chad, but then you're just seeing the top of my forehead. So I can't even look at Chad. I just have to guess he's looking at me.
But we were talking about, is Matt Stafford going to play better in Los Angeles now that he's out of Detroit?
I don't think he's going to play any better than he has. He's not going to play worse. He's going to be Matt Stafford. And I think he said he hadn't been injured. He had the first 4 years he's injured every year, and then he's been good since.
But has there any been real serious ones where he missed the whole season?
The first 2 or 3 years he was injured.
Sean McVay was the.
Yeah, how many games did he miss?
He was the Georgia football player of the year.
Yeah, 2010 he only played 3 games.
Listen, Sean McVay.
Yeah, he's played that's on 2019. He
got
played
player of the year in Georgia over Calvin
16
Johnson.
Seasons. That's rare for a quarterback these days.
Back in high school. So Stafford
and he's played 3
at Georgia.
postseason games.
McVay is a
yes, all with Detroit. Guess how many he won?
Can you not hear Chad?
No.
Oh, he's been talking this whole time.
Oops.
I was wondering why you kept talking over him.
I apologize. No, I hear nothing. I think my piece went out.
You might have died.
I said Sean
Sorry,
McVay.
Chad.
Sean McVay got player of the year over Calvin Johnson in Georgia in high school. Stafford goes and plays at Georgia at college. So there's some ties there, but McVay's I think the offense they're going to run for Stafford is going to make Stafford look good too. I do. I don't think Goff's going to be very good in Detroit at all.
See, I think they're just going to be equivalent. I don't think one's going to be marginally better. I don't think one's going to be marginally worse.
So basically what you're saying is Detroit came out with a better deal.
Where's your piece? Put it in your ear. Tell me if you ever hear him. Can you hear him? Chad, give us 1 second. Did you hear anything?
I think it's dead. I don't have any lights on it.
All right, Chad. Matt, you just talk about whatever you're saying about Detroit, and I'll be right back.
I mean, what can you say about Detroit?
A lot.
I mean, not a lot of good things. It's where Hall of Famers go to retire early. That's what Detroit is. Barry Sanders only played 10 years, retired in his prime. Megatron only played, I think, 9-10 seasons, retired in his prime. I don't know what it is about Detroit. They can have good players, but when they need it most, they just can't pull out a win.
Think of it this way.
I don't know why. I don't know why some cities are just doomed to never succeed. Just like Atlanta. I don't know why Atlanta was doomed to give up a 25-point lead with only 18 minutes to go in the Super Bowl. Some teams just can't handle success.
Goff
and Detroit's been one of them for longer than I've been alive.
Goff is the 4th best quarterback in that division.
Goff is the 4th best quarterback in that division. Well, no, I think Goff's better than Kirk Cousins.
I don't. I would take Kirk Cousins.
I might give you that, yeah.
I'm taking Kirk Cousins.
You're taking Andy Dalton over Goff? I think I'd take Goff over Andy Dalton.
I'm taking the kid Fields out of Ohio State. He's going to be starting here by
I'll agree with that.
Week 3. Hey, I like the Red Rocket, okay? But this is nothing more than that he says, I like golf. I like to play golf too. But Jared Goff.
I like golf. He
last
played
time
golf.
I played golf, I got pretty hammered.
Every time I play golf, I get hammered. But I like golf. But again, I don't think that they're going to be marginally better or worse. But we're going to have fun with this one. So, Chad, if you start talking, I'll have to relay whatever you say to Matt because his earpiece died. We tried to get fancy. Like I said, guys, it's only week 2 together. It's hit or miss. So, we talked about L.A., which then became Detroit.
Well, maybe because that's where the big trade was.
It's true. Let's go back to L.A. Aaron Donald's going to be amazing again.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
You can't stop that, man.
And then also Arnold wants to see Burrow play again. I'll be honest, I didn't watch a single game of his last year. Not a one. I just don't like Cincinnati.
Because he only had 2.
Well, I didn't watch any. 0%.
Actually,
I felt like he made it farther than that, but
I'm gonna take a look-see real quick.
So some crack research, but
yeah,
I think Burrow's going to be good. I think they were really wanting him to be offensive rookie of the year last year.
Oh no, yeah, he made it to week 10.
He made it to week 10, so he got some stuff in there. I'm still wondering that this Jamar Chase pickup rather than getting Penei Sewell, I think that's going to hurt him in the long run. You have a quarterback that you want to be your franchise, your future, and then you let him go and get hurt. And instead of protecting him, you get him a wide receiver he played in college with who caught, 1 or 2 balls. I think he's targeted like 5 times or 7 times, had 5 drops and 2 catches the entire preseason. It was pitiful. I actually saw one of the funniest videos. It was Jamar Chase's catches of the preseason, and they just kept showing the same catch, but then they flip it and they show a different angle of it. Oh, it was pretty funny. Just 1 catch.
That is funny.
But yeah, I think he would have got offensive rookie of the year. I think that, if he would have stayed the way he was, Herbert might have still deserved it. I actually think Clyde Zeller probably would have deserved it better last year, offensive rookie of the year, had he not got hurt.
I think Justin Jefferson would have got it.
Jefferson didn't get it.
If Herbert hadn't done what he did and gone bananas, he was next in line.
Yeah, but I say if Burrow didn't get hurt, I think they wanted him to get it, but I don't think
he would have.
Even if he would have got it because they wanted him to get it, I think Herbert still would have deserved it over.
He was getting some decent yardage with his throws, but he wasn't finding the end zone nearly as often as he needed to.
All right, well, we've talked Chargers, we've talked Bengals. I don't know. Do we have anything else we got to get to on the show schedule before we?
You said there were 2 things we need to do. One was talk about LA. So what's number 2?
Let's talk about LA.
Okay.
Chargers and Rams.
Okay.
Rams, because I made that deal on Twitter. The guy said he'd watch as long as I talk more Rams. And then there was a request to talk about the Chargers. So there was talk about the Chargers. So
here's the thing: when the regular season happens and teams do things, we'll talk about them. But if your team is going to sit in last place and be ass, probably not going to talk about them as much.
And 100%, if you put some in the chat, we will talk about it.
For sure. But you got to be in the chat. Weird how that works.
And if you're not in the chat and you're watching this later, because you can watch it anytime. I watch it like all the time.
Leave a comment.
Yeah.
I'll
get to you.
Yeah, for sure.
I won't.
Yeah, he won't. He doesn't want to talk to you plebs.
No, I'd love to talk to you guys. I won't. Call me.
Can't or won't?
No, I won't. I mean, I probably could. I shouldn't. Don't have the time, but I would if I could, but I can't. So I won't.
So you can't.
If that made any sense, but I won't.
Yeah, he won't. He don't want to talk to you.
And also, I can't read the comments right now anyway because my glasses broke. I'm all squinty. I don't know. Chad, is that you? Chad, you got anything you want to touch on? You ate your pizza. Was it delicious? Was there pineapple on it? Because that's the only way to eat pizza.
See, I totally disagree with that, Patrick. But guess what? Eris's, which is a really good pizza chain out of Jefferson City, Missouri, Springfield, Missouri, and a few other places. On Wednesday, they have a Facebook special where whatever Facebook special it is one of and they're all Greek pizzas, is half off. Well, today was the Gailly, which is Canadian bacon, roasted garlic, pineapple, blue cheese, and pizza cheese. So, yeah, I just smashed
that sounds good.
With pineapple on it.
It does.
Not my favorite.
What?
I love pineapple on pizza. But then he just listed a pizza that was on sale, and it sounded delicious. Pineapple and Canadian bacon and blue cheese and some other cheese and
Roasted garlic.
and roasted garlic. Oh, it was so good.
Sounds terrible.
All right, I'm gonna try to get you your earpiece and see if this works with a little bit of charge.
All right.
So don't talk to Chad. Just stare into each other's eyes.
I mean, I can talk to Chad. I just won't hear him.
Yeah.
See if you can read my
Pretend that he's
lips.
agreeing with me.
He can't even see you. You're on my computer. We need a monitor.
I can see him.
Oh, there you go.
I'm looking at him on your computer. I just can't hear nothing because my earpiece died. Technical difficulties. You tried to get fancy, and the Bluetooth died. I can't leave you rocking the Kelsey. Where's your Mahomes stuff?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't have any Mahomes gear yet. I love Mahomes. You know why I don't have Mahomes gear? Every time I buy
Right, hold
a
on.
jersey,
Moment of
or
truth, Chad. Let's see if I can hear you.
No, you can hear him.
Hello?
anytime I've ever bought a jersey for any player at any time, they usually end up getting traded within a year. I didn't even want to buy this Kelsey jersey. I was listen, way back when Peyton Hillis had like 30 touchdowns because he ran the goal line for Cleveland.
Yeah.
He became Madden Player of the Year or Madden whatever.
Yeah,
Cover
player.
Went to the Chiefs. I was like, that's the guy. I'm finally going to order a jersey. This is the guy. Bought a jersey from China. It cost like $17. Looked great.
Nice.
Still got it. Guess what? He literally played 2 games.
That's because you bought it Chinese. That's why.
So I bought an authentic Ryan Fitzpatrick jersey after he signed a 7-year, multi-million-dollar deal. He was gone by the next year.
All right, let's be honest, though. Chad didn't buy American. And as much as I love Fitzmagic, he's not a Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is not going anywhere. You can buy a Patrick Mahomes jersey.
Who's the most who are you most excited about watching this year, rookie-wise?
Penei Sewell.
Well, considering Gregory Rousseau, if you take away the bias, because I really want to see Gregory Rousseau just dominate and be great. But really, Justin Fields or Trey Lance. Those are my two. Probably Justin Fields over Trey Lance because that's the horse I stuck to, and I'm ready to ride it.
Being an old Bears fan, I agree with that. I wasn't really big on Fields coming out of Ohio State, but I hope he's a great quarterback for the Bears, man. I used to think Trevor Lawrence, like watching him in those national title games against Alabama and stuff, I was like, man, can't wait till this guy gets to the NFL. For some reason, I think he's going to have a pretty terrible season.
It might be me. It's new coach, new offense, rookie quarterback. He doesn't learn new offense anyway. But I think the Jags will be fun to watch. I don't know if they're going to be good.
I don't know, man. I have a lot of doubts on them right now. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to be way wrong.
Man,
but
Patrick ran away and now you froze.
I'll tell you another guy that I think is going to be good.
Who's that?
Is that Alabama kid that went to Pittsburgh.
Oh, Najee Harris?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be really good there this year. I think he's going to be not dominant, but he's going to be really good this year.
I think a lot of people are because I've seen him get picked up early in a lot of fantasy leagues.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I think that was like Patrick's second or third pick in ours.
Is Patrick is he having a bladder issue trying to hold his pee? Is he running to the bathroom every 3 or 4 minutes?
No, he's home alone with all 4 of the kids, so he's got to keep going up there playing referee.
Gotcha.
Because I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. I don't know what else you got on the agenda of the show, but I will say this. I'm excited about week 1 getting underway. I will also say Monday was my son's second football game of the year. They won again. Late fourth quarter, it was a close game. His buddy Gunner drops back and does a play action fake to Cashton, my boy. Drops back in the pocket. About that time, Cashton went right up, did a little slant to the sideline and back towards the middle.
Right.
Opened up, man. Got open. Gunner hit him right in the numbers, man. He ran it in, dodged a couple guys, touchdown.
Is high school ball?
No, they're 7 years old.
Oh, dang.
It's still
Sorry,
big
guys.
time. It's big time for me, man.
Yep.
I went into the Superdome and they asked me to run practice.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No one's
I
in the
asked
Superdome running
Matt if you were
practice.
having bladder problems. If you had to go pee every 3 minutes.
No, to be honest, my wife's out of town at the moment. So I have 4 kids supposed to be getting ready for bed, and instead they're all running amok. Why Up the Gut's happening?
That's
So-
what you should be doing.
I like my excuse about being in the Superdome. Way to ruin it, Chad. Ruin the mystique.
At least it's not actually bladder problems. That'd be terrible.
I got to pee now. I'm not Lamar Jackson. I handled that before the show. What? What do we got going?
Oh, right about now it's about time for the most negative part of the show. You gotta
Flipping, dadgummit!
Chad, you got anyone to flip this week?
Not mentioning any names.
That's
No,
what this whole
better
thing
not.
is about.
Better not go there.
Oh,
Don't. No, it's about football. We're flipping football.
Let's
Here's
do.
I do.
You know what? I have one.
Do you? I think Chad's got one.
Okay, Chad, you can go, and then Aylers can go, and I'll follow it up.
Hey, let Aylers go first.
All right.
My flip is whoever decided to give me this extra bye week between preseason and regular season. Why would you do that? We had a good thing going.
Yeah.
We put an extra week on the regular season and took a week away from preseason. So why would you give us this weird bye week in between to throw off my whole schedule?
It's just weird.
Week 1 should be starting tomorrow. I shouldn't have to be waiting 7 more days for football that counts. So whoever it is in the NFL that puts that together, flip you, Jay.
Flipping, dadgummit!
Ooh, I'm cross.
Got one, Chad. Should be all livid after hearing about that. I don't even know if I can handle myself right now.
I'm not sure that Tyrann Mathieu isn't going to get a play. He's on COVID protocol. He tested positive. So,
10 days. Hey, he may be happy about the bye week.
what? He was vaccinated.
Yeah, see?
Aren't you-
See? It works. Even
aren't
Bill
you
Belichick
supposed-
said it.
Aren't you supposed to not? I was trying to think of something with Cam Newton and Mac Jones on flip that guy. But, I've never been a big Cam Newton hater. I mean, that guy used to, 3rd and 7 would be like, here, I'll just run the ball and get a first down.
Do you know who else does that? Running backs.
He was a double threat. Anyway,
I had a good flip that guy, but I don't know if
for
I should
him
do
to
it now.
say at the beginning of the season that I'm better than I'm at least one of the top 32 quarterbacks, I say prove it right now then.
First, he's got to get signed.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it was Chad that sent me the meme and said, there's not 32 guys better than me. And Chad said, no, there's 41.
Yeah.
It's quality. You know what? I got one.
Who you got?
Dallas Cowboys!
Flipping, dadgummit!
Why you got a Danucci?
Flipping, dadgummit!
Quick and to the point.
Why you
Like
cut a
Danucci.
Danucci?
Quick and to the point, like Danucci. You don't cut to Danucci.
Yeah.
Danucci cut to you. Anyway.
So, yeah, no, this was a shorter show. Wasn't a whole lot to go through. But we do have one more week of just empty time until we get real win-loss matters for the playoffs football.
They asked in the chat, the people asked what our pick for week 1. We'll
get those next week.
We'll give those next week. But if you had a specific game you wanted us to get to, just to give us, we'll give you our quick rundown.
I got to wait a week because between now and then, who knows who's gonna get hurt?
Danucci might get signed.
True, he might get signed. Some quarterback somewhere might get hurt during this last week of practice and really change how the game's gonna play out. So
someone unvaccinated, or sorry, someone that plays football may get COVID too.
Yep.
Maybe there'll be another hurricane to mess up games. You never know.
So I try to wait until as close to game as possible so I can get a better idea of who's playing, who's not before I give picks.
Yeah, I can give you an idea, but we'll do our official picks, and you guys can play along. But it'll be next week because we have that Thursday game.
Yep.
Right after our show, and it's gonna, like I said, for the next who knows how long, this show is gonna be chaos.
Yep.
Don't expect a lot of changes. It's just gonna be hit the show, talk about football, make our picks, and get out. So
we're still gonna be there for you.
We're always here.
I mean, for us, but for you.
Mostly for you.
That's about 50-50, I'd say.
Yeah, I don't know. I just won't talk to you.
Oh.
He will, though. But that's his job. That's what he's paid for.
Yep, and I get paid in meat
snacks. Pop's Authentic Meat Snacks. Jennings Fine Meats of New Franklin, Missouri. Num Num.
Not to be confused with Old Franklin, because that's basically like the swamp.
Or just Franklin. It's New Franklin. Maybe one day we'll tell the story of the Franklins. It's one of my favorite stories ever. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Actually, Chad, thanks for being here. It's good to have you again. Chad was so pumped to be on this week. He was here a day early.
Yeah, he was here yesterday looking for that invite.
All right, Chad. Well,
Chad, do you have anything for the people?
You have something to tell the people on your way out? Nope, he's out. Bye! Okay. The usual, guys, if you haven't liked the video, please throw a like down on that video. If you haven't subscribed,
like us,
please subscribe. Tell people about us.
Tell us how much you like us.
I don't think you have to like us, but at least maybe you like the content. Tell
I
your
spent
friends.
$30 on a haircut to look pretty for you.
Yeah, he didn't need to. He's already pretty.
I couldn't wear my hat because it blends in with the Superdome.
I am bald for you.
That's not why you're bald.
Oh. Dang it. All right, but that's me. I'm Patrick. Thanks for watching. Matt, tell them what they should do.
And I'm Matt, and you know what we didn't do. We didn't show them how easy it was to subscribe.
Oh, I think I
So here it is. It's a quick lesson.
That's not what I was ready. That easy.
Yeah, because I know people today. We had to show you because if I just told you, you'd have forgot.
It's kind of like this. If you're on your phone, it's kind of like this, and if you're on a mouse, it's kind of like this.
That's all it takes.
But
this was our show for today. A little bit of technical difficulties, but we had the ogre here. It was a good time.
Some children difficulties.
We had some meat sticks. But you know what to do. Spread the word. Help the channel grow. If you got some kind of weird social anxiety, you can't talk to more than one person at a time, then at the very least,
we
tell your
can't.
moms about it.